You heard the internet, mate. Crisis is now at full peak. Full peak, I can tell you. They even taser Taga Shakateri, mate. Tell him nothing heavier than compassion, mate, in these times. But he tell me, no, a taser. That's pretty heavy, mate. He got caught fighting over news. Like, even he used toilet paper, mate. It wasn't even new, I can tell you. But Taga Shakateri, he tell me, he come round to my FECES bunker. I can tell you, it's covered in feces. It's covered, mate. There's no compassion or toilet paper here. I told Taga Shakateri that. Yeah, this guy sent the video. He's still picking up rubbish, mate. Okay, it's the end of the world. Unless he's using it for like a toilet paper, there's no use doing that. Okay, unless he's like a beautiful person. Oh, he is a beautiful person. Look at him. Yes, he is a beauty. I can see that. He's got the same facial features as me, and I'm a beautiful man, but I'm covered in feces. He's not. He's not. He's got toilet paper. There's beautiful people in similar situations feeling very much the same things I am, I can tell you. And we are not alone. In a way we are, but in a way we're not. And that for me, there's comfort inside of that. Look at that. Yes, that's a man who uses toilet paper, I can tell you. I can tell you that. That gives me severe comfort. It comforts me. It comforts all of us. All of us to know he's got toilet paper, but I don't. I don't. I'm suffering afflictions of no toilet paper. Yes, heavy losses covered in feces. In my bunker, from head to toe, mate, in my walls. I got them from a bunker full of feces. Yeah, feces on the walls and the ceiling. Gee, I'm not sure how I get it there, but I did. Look at this guy there. He's he not have to live in a feces bunker. I can tell you. Yes. Oh, but toilet paper shortage affect me. I can tell you. It affects everyone, even him, maybe. I'm not sure. Some of us are living in like our feces bunkers. Some of us aren't. Some of us aren't going through such things. I can't tell you, but I am. I'm going through that. But for some moments in life, there are just no words. I can tell you that. But I always looking outside of myself for strength and confidence. I can tell you. But it comes from within. It was there all along. I can tell you. But I need toilet paper. I can tell you. There are no words for that except I need a toilet paper. I can tell you. Mate, from living in the feces, I've learned things, mate. We got to be kind. You got to be kind for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. I can tell you. But actually, this seems the basic need of all humans is to have like a toilet paper. I can tell you. During great crisis, mate, I need a toilet paper. I don't know about you. I don't know you. Maybe like a savage. I can tell you. You're not able to maybe use your own hair. I didn't know. I got like only two hairs like you, mate. We're all the same. We need toilet paper, okay? But some of us are less than others. I can admit that. My father, he drink on the toilet. He not need toilet paper. He don't need that. But I can tell you during ends of times, mate, I know things. I know special things about things. Like a journey of 1,000 miles, mate, begins with a single night's sleep, just in your own feces. I can tell you. There's like no goodbyes. There's no goodbyes in the great toilet paper crisis. I can tell you. Wherever you are, you will always be in my heart. I only hope that you got no toilet paper too. I hope that about you. I like to project my problems onto you. It fills me up with joy. I can tell you. Because otherwise I have to sit in my own feces. Mate, the great toilet paper crisis come down to one thing, mate. I can tell you. It is like the secret. It is a secret I can tell you of like surviving in a world with no toilet paper. You just can't mourn the past, mate. You can only worry about the future. Maybe anticipate your troubles. I don't know, but live present. Live present in the moment and wisely. Spare your toilet paper. I can tell you. Not to spare to anybody, just use it sparingly. I can tell you. You don't want to run out of that. You don't want to. You'll be covered in your own feces like me. I can tell you that. Mate, let us just be grateful to people like me, mate, during the crisis. I can tell you, people that make us happy, they are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. I can tell you that. But now it's the end of the world. I can also tell you we don't need to be like compassionate and sympathetic to the old. I can tell you. It's no need to be tender to the weak. Only the strong will survive. I can tell you. Grant me serenity, mate, because I cannot change. I cannot change. I can only change the things I am, and that is a man without toilet paper. I know the difference. I know the difference about that. I can tell you. A man with toilet paper is happier. He's happier inside than a man without the toilet paper. And also, maybe not you have to live in dark, covered in feces, in a feces bunker. Yes. But now got no toilet paper, have to live in the feces bunker. Maybe you're in the fizzy bunker too. It will start a normal bunker, but it soon become like a fizzy bunker. I can tell you. I can tell you, I'm going silly from the fumes. Tears of laughter cleanse the heart. Yes. But I can tell you, it's not a cleansing. It's not a cleansing without the toilet paper. I need that. I need these things about that. Even my father, he drink on the toilet. He got kidney stones. I can tell you. Nobody trips over mountains, he tells me. It's the small pebbles. It's the small pebbles that cause you to stumble. And then he said like, he got to pass them. He got to pass his kidney stones. I can tell you. Pass the pebbles in your path, he said to me. And you'll find you have crossed a mountain. But he's still drinking on the toilet, mate. He got explosive diarrhea, I can tell you. He been drinking, not got toilet paper. Yes, deranged from bushmeat. Been eating owl and nocturnal. He liked that. That stimulated him. That mean food. That mean food to him. Yeah, but one thing I like about this guy during the toilet paper crisis, he knows. He knows if we are facing the right direction, all we need to do is keep walking and gathering the rubbish. But in the new case, toilet paper. We need to gather toilet paper because sadness flies away on the wings of time. Yes, like flies on a fizzy bunker wall. I can tell you, I got a fizzy bunker flies everywhere. Yeah. But what the people in the street are fist fighting over toilet paper, what they need to know is that giving up doesn't always mean you're weak. Sometimes it means you're strong enough to just like let go and not need toilet paper. But everybody needs toilet paper. I need toilet paper. Look, you should see my poo bunker. That's what I call it. It's full of feces. Yeah, so come to my poo bunker and you'll get the shock of your life. I'm living like a mushroom. Yes, in like a compost. Perhaps it's not like heaven, but with lots of love. You never know. Lost ones might return to me. I might be happy one day. I can tell you. But at the moment, I'm not happy. I'm not. I've got no toilet paper. Who'd be happy? I don't know about that. Even Eskimos don't like to live in their own feces. I can tell you. But I got a feces bunker full of poo. Hey, a poo bunker. You like that? I like that too. But I not like it because it's full of poo. Hey. I can tell you that there is no goodbye for us. Wherever you are, you will always be in my heart. I can tell you, a greater soul serves everyone all the time. It never dies. It brings us together again and again. And for toilet paper, it's what we will do. We will form a new world together. And we will have our toilet paper all the time. Or we won't use it ever. I can't tell yet. I don't know. But I'm going to crawl out of this. I'm going to crawl out of this a better man, covered in feces. I can't tell you. But all I know is that you can't truly heal from loss, mate, until you allow yourself to really feel the loss. But I felt it. I know what it's like to not have toilet paper. It's horrible, mate. It's like a bit of singing in the rain, mate. It's upsetting to me. It's a song of sorrow. Yes. Mate, don't apologize for crying in such difficult times, mate. Without emotions, we are just like monkeys. I can tell you. Emotionless monkeys friend feces at one another. And don't be ashamed to cry. It's right. Tears are only water, mate. I can tell you. And flowers and trees and fruit they cannot grow. They cannot grow without water. You need to water them. But there must be sunlight also, because our wounded heart will heal in time. And when it does, the memory and the love of our lost ones is still inside us to comfort us. But don't feel bad. Many people will be lost during the toilet paper crisis, mate. I can tell you, it is not pretty out there. But the crying only makes things better, mate. The only flowers and the trees. The trees need to flower. I can tell you. It is part of nature. But he should never be ashamed to weep, I can tell you. My father, he weep and laugh on the toilet all the time, I can tell you. Every day he drink in there, he like it. It stimulates him. But he got no toilet paper, and he just in there weeping, I can tell you. I take his whole body to weep too. And when it's over, mate, you tell me his bones, he doesn't feel like he's got the bones anymore. But he does. He does have bones. He's just been weeping on the toilet again. I said that. I said that, mate. But he said, take more out of me from laughing. He laughed himself to the toilet. I can tell you, he laughed his whole way through the whole experience, mate. But I just thought to myself, I want to weep. I want to be comforted, mate. I'm so tired of being strong. I want to be foolish and frightened for once. Just for a small while. That's at all, a day or an hour. One day I promised myself I'll lay in a bed that's not full of feces. And then I'll allow myself to be less than strong, but not today. It could not be today, because today could be the day I get the toilet paper. And tears are words. Yes, that need to be written. I need to cry. I need to cry about that. I can tell you. If I had like a toilet paper, I would leave Stella a note. It would say things, beautiful things. I leave my last toilet paper to you, Stella, even though you're a filthy toad licker. Okay? I don't know what they call the like spaces between seconds. But I think about you in those intervals, mate. I worry that you don't have toilet paper, and then I don't care if you do or you don't. I can't make up my mind. Should I feel sorry or just stink? I can stink. I can feel a lot of stinking in here. I'm in a bunker full of feces. It stinks under here, underground. I can tell you, it stunk underground before I even started fishing. Yes, I can tell you, but that stink even more than here. I put that on the note, Stella. I've even been fishing in empty like a paint tins, mate, and they're exploding. They're exploding everywhere. That's not that lovely. If it was lovely, it's died. And like loveliness dies, mate, when you have to fish it into a paint tin. I can tell you, the passion goes. The passion goes. All of the empty tin was full of worry, but now it's full of fishes. Tomorrow's a day of sorrow because it will explode. Empty again, and then I have to fill it up again. Well, it takes strength. It takes strength to do these things. I can tell you. Not even in a toilet paper in time of crisis. I can tell you that. But the truth is too, sometimes people come into our lives, mate, and leave footprints on our hearts. And we're never the same. But sometimes they come into your fizzy bunker and leave footprints in the fizzes, and they're never the same. Yes, it upset them. It upset them, that's why I keep the lights off, mate. I'm in the dark. They're not, I said, that's mud. You're walking on mud, mate. And I say, mate, I'm getting delirious from the fumes in here, mate. What is that, paint? I said, that's not paint fumes, mate. That's a fizzy. That's the scent of fizzies, I can tell you. Don't think you need like paintings, mate. They'll explode on you. I can tell you. They're very fragile, mate. They got the fizzy all over the wall, all over that. I can tell you. This like I tell Stella, anything you lose comes around in another form, mate. One way or another, mate. You just need a new form of toilet paper. It's that is simple. It's that is simple. I've already started using no toilet paper and using the paintings. It's worth remembering that, I can tell you. And it's where again in some of my most greatest wisdom and inner strength, I can tell you, through this difficult time. Look at this guy, mate. He's not even experienced a difficult time. But me, I've got on the toilet paper. I've got paintings full of feces. It's a difficult time. Mate, I think the saddest people always they're trying the hardest to make other people happy, mate. Because they know what it's like to feel absolutely worthless, mate. I can tell you. They don't want anyone else to feel like that. That's why the people are fighting so hard for toilet paper. I can tell you. You got to fight hard. You got to fight hard.